They say, yeah. The video that we looking at right now is how was XG formed? Hold on. What is it? What happens when Japan makes K-pop? That's called J-pop, ain't it? K-pop is Korean pop. J-pop is Japanese pop. But let's get straight to it. It's your boy Nero Glace. We on the road to 2,200 subs. We on the road. Don't forget that. Nero Glace. We gonna get straight to it.
The question of what K-pop is these days is getting tougher and tougher to answer. But if this is considered K-pop,
then got them fly.
oh, then I'm in. Today we get to learn about the girl group blowing up the K-pop scene and globally, coming from not Korea, but Japan. Everyone is talking about them, and I mean everyone.
She's so talented, man. Look at her eyes. That's confident right there. This is A-pop. Hey, XG is the future.
Funny enough, I actually just got back from KCON LA, and I saw XG right in front of my face. And I gotta say, they put on a show. Oh, and also while I was in LA, I filmed something special that will be coming out very soon. Hit the subscribe to stay tuned for something big coming up. Now, on to the good stuff. So, let's learn all about XG and how they were formed and discovered, from pre-debut to trainee life.
I've only heard one XG song, and I will be doing another reaction to another song that everybody recommended that I've seen so far. It's called Woke Up. The song I heard was called Gala. So, I'm gonna do Woke Up.
And now, debut. But before we jump into it, I want you to go and hit the subscribe, because 82% of you watching right now are not subscribed to the channel. So if everything you do it.
Sub. He heard what he said. Sub, because I don't know how many percent of y'all it is. But if you is sub, I love you. If you ain't sub, I still love you, because you here.
Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss another How They Were Formed or all my other videos on my channel. Thanks! So, like I said earlier, XG, also known as Extraordinary Girls, but mainly just XG, is a girl group formed by the sub-label X out of Japan, which is already quite a unique idea. K-pop started in Korea, of course, and then expanded into Japan first, and then the rest of Asia, and then globally. And now XG is putting Japan on the map by breaking into K-pop. You know, kind of like the other way around. Now, let's check out some of the group's info first. XG is a 7-member girl group formed out of Tokyo, Japan, who debuted in 2022 with the track Tippy Toe.
That's the way it goes, gonna keep you on your tippy toe.
And they were actually in the works for quite a long time. The process of finding and debuting XG started all the way back in 2017. From thousands of potential trainees that auditioned, these 7 joined the pre-debut project group X and trained for around 5 years, and then became who we know today as XG. XG started to turn heads even before they put out any music because of mainly 3 reasons. 1, people noticed in pre-debut clips of XG that they were practicing at YG's studio, leading many to believe that this is an upcoming girl group project YG Entertainment was working on. And 2, you could catch Kepler's Hikaru in this pre-debut footage of XG before she participated in Girls Planet 999 and then later debuted in Kepler. The producers of XG have said that they do plan to have Hikaru involved in X, and that could possibly include her possibly joining XG. But listen, you didn't hear that from me. And finally, the third reason is many of XG's pre-debut dance practices were filmed at YG's Entertainment Studio, like I mentioned, but they are not tied to YG aside from receiving K-pop training at YG and YG's affiliated choreographers. Now let's be real, since XG debuted, they literally stood out from other groups. going viral on TikTok with Gao's Cypher showcasing a rap line like this.
C to the OCO and A be popping on the 808s. Who would have thought Lil Tim would turn up on it like a fadeaway? Yo, tiptoeing all around the globe, leaving tracks to the Tokyo. Only spit facts while this cap and S cap is acting to Pinocchio. Nah, X marks the spot, but the girls gon' Judy ma. 최대한 바람의 눈치, Michelin star 던져 shuriken soul shift. Ooh.
The group also put on performances like this.
Gonna keep you on your tippy toes.
So how did they break into the K-pop industry? Like, what would make you a K-pop artist? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, just because you making pop music, what makes it K-pop music?
Had style like this. XG is a girl group that
How do they be singing in Korean?
drips talent that people in Korea and definitely international are loving. From Tippy Toes to Mascara to Shooting Star to Left Right to Girl Gang to DJIF to New Dance and now Puppet Show. Whew, that's a lot in only just over a year. We are all excited to see what's coming up next for XG. So now let's learn more about the members. Jurin was born in 2002 in Chigasaki, Kanagawa Prefecture in Japan, which definitely explains her first passion in life. Chigasaki City is known as the birthplace of Japanese surfing, which Jurin's parents are from and they themselves are frequent surfers. But Jurin enjoyed snowboarding more. From the age of 3, Jurin was on the slopes and actually had a talent for it. So much so that she became a semi-professional snowboarder and placed 3rd twice in an All Japan snowboarding competition and ranked 10th in the whole country during the 2012-2013 season. While Jurin was an accomplished snowboarder at such a young age, she had a dream for as long as she can remember, and that was being a model. So at 15, Jurin did in fact become a model in Japan for multiple fashion brands and magazines. Eventually, that led her to picking up an interest in dance, where Jurin joined a dance group under X, and that's where she met her future XG member, Harvey. And as a trainee, Jurin stood out from others in the agency and was selected from thousands of potential members for an upcoming special project girl group we know now as XG, where Jurin debuted as the leader, lead rapper, main dancer, and vocalist of XG. Chisa was born in 2002 in Osaka, Japan. And in an interview, Chisa said, "I've loved listening to music and singing since I was a little girl. So I know that music was the only way for me to live my life. I've always followed many artists who inspired me and given me hope, so I can hopefully spread that passion to others. I think that power of music is amazing, and that's when my love for music started to grow." But before music, Chisa's introduction into entertainment was through modeling and acting in 2016, where 3 Japanese companies collaborated to hold auditions to find future talent in singing, dance, and modeling. One of those companies would be the one creating XG. But Chisa didn't join that company at first. She actually joined another label. But then it was probably Chisa's amazing vocal that led her to join X, and luckily everything worked out in the end, as Chisa debuted as the sub-leader and main vocalist of XG. I mean, side note, when you listen to XG for the first time, Chisa's voice might have made you say wow out loud like I did.
All these shining stars in the dark make a wish.
Hinata was born in 2002 in Nagoya Aichi
Her voice does sound very nice.
Prefecture in Japan. However, she is actually part Korean. Hinata's grandparents are Korean, making her a 3rd generation Korean Japanese. That also means Hinata is fluent in Korean and Japanese, and even English too. Now, there really isn't any information on how Hinata got into music or why she decided to pursue it, but as a trainee in X, her strength was her dancing ability. While training in Korea, people caught Hinata going in and out of YG Entertainment's building, making rumors that Hinata was a YG trainee. But as mentioned before, that XG or X back then was just receiving K-pop training at YG Entertainment's building. Being a standout visual and her dancing ability guaranteed her a spot, debuting as the main dancer and sub-vocalist of XG. Harvey was born in 2002 in Tokyo, Japan. Now, while Harvey calls Tokyo home, she actually has connections to Australia, being born to a Japanese mother and Australian father, and actually partially growing up in Australia as well. Harvey started a career in modeling at an early age out of middle school, and was selected through the same audition program where Chisa was discovered. After some time, she followed in the same direction as Jurin by joining the same dance group before XG. Now, an interesting thing about Harvey and her ambitions is that she said she used to be really good at speaking English when she was younger, but forgot and had to relearn it when preparing to debut. And this is what I love. One of the biggest reasons she wanted to relearn English was to take her rap to the next level. During our 5 years training, we've been studying English and Korean a lot. I dreamt of rapping in 3 languages, English, Korean, and Japanese. So I was really happy to be able to realize that dream. The difficult parts were actually a lot of fun, and I thought, okay, let's go for it. So I did a lot of research on pronunciation and practiced a lot. And of course, you can't help but respect that work ethic. And of course, probably the biggest reason people love her is her tone when she raps.
Yeah, gotta keep winning, that's Elon Musk. Gotta live like Beyonce knows. Genius, you can't go. He gotta cook at 24K go.
It's unique, trendy, and memorable. And that is why a lot of listeners love Harvey, including myself, and why she was selected to debut as the main rapper and sub-vocalist of XG. Juria was
What's crazy is she kind of looks how she sound. I don't even know how to explain it, but she looked like how she sound to me.
born in 2004 in Osaka, Japan. And she had a little experience in a kids group going by the stage name Jurin, but only for about a year. Then she joined a subunit out of that group, which then became a duo group, and she eventually graduated the whole system. Going by Juria now, she booked a fun role in a commercial for, get this, Nintendo in 2015. Appearing in a few shows in Japan, she then joined X Artist Academy in Tokyo, where she got the attention of producers and was selected to debut as the main vocalist of XG. Maya was born in 2005 in Kanto, Japan, but she went to Shesen International School in Tokyo, where she always spoke English. Because of that, Maya mentioned she's the most fluent at speaking English out of all the girls in XG. And her background with English fit perfectly in XG and their music, because I didn't really notice it until actually making this video and thinking about it. All of XG's songs are written and performed in English. Maya even spoke about the effect of their music being in all English. Our songs are all in English, and we don't actually have a specific region, but we do want to share our songs globally and inspire a lot of people and give them strength with our music. I think that's what we're focused on. And also during that time in
That's what I had noticed when I had first heard, and like people like they a K-pop group. And the first time I heard, I was expecting, I turned the captions on. So I'm expecting it to be like Korean, because they saying they're a K-pop group. And it was all in English. I'm like, bruh, what? So even when they say now they a Japanese group, a Japanese K-pop group, I'm like, how? Why don't they just be like a J-pop group, like Japanese pop? Like, I'm not understanding.
Elementary school, Maya got into X. Yep, the same ones where her future members were training, which is pretty impressive. Again, she was only in elementary school when she joined. After years of training, Maya got her chance to debut as she was named in the lineup of XG.
Or it's just more like they doing the style like a group, girl group. But I don't know. I'm hurt my head trying to think. It's nighttime where I'm at.
Debuting as the lead vocalist and rapper of XG. And last but not least, Cocona was born in 2005 in the Kanto region, Tokyo, Japan. And immediately from birth, Cocona was almost destined to be a musician. The name Cocona, given by her parents, have a strong connection to music. Just take a look at this. Coco means heart and na means sound. Man, her life is seriously like a movie. As a part of the same artist academy as many in XG, before debut, Cocona was in a project group, but also participated in multiple auditions and actually won an award during the 2017 Kira Chart auditions in the vocal category. And then in 2018, in the Kira Chare audition, Cocona sang Big Bang's Haru Haru, which proves that she's got great taste in music and is a K-pop fan. Getting chosen for XG was a no-brainer as Cocona lived up to her name and debuted as the main rapper and maknae of XG.
Maknae, that's the baby, so she only 20 years old. That's I mean, like y'all understand that I was confused with the whole J-pop, K-pop situation. They all seem like they very talented, very talented from the get go, far as being in the programs at early ages. All their music, I didn't know every song they made was in English. The songs do sound great. I will say that I can see why they're a love group. I didn't forget already. When they debuted, 2023, in 2023, I do believe 2023. Yeah, they're a good group. They're a good group. So I wonder, do they write their own songs, or is it more like the label, H Gala, that does it for them? And how much creative control do they have over their projects? But I do like I said, with K-pop, Korean pop, or the programs, I do like that they developed idols, and I feel like that's something in America we probably could get back to doing. Like anybody could put out music for sure, indie da. But I want to get back to people learning the art of music, the art of entertainment, dancing, the art of being media trained, knowing how to speak, being a performer. It's just the whole package. And I like they start young. Like people had their pathways laid out for them early. Like their parents are putting them on a path, and they're being dedicated to it. Even for the ones that's not making it, like making it to become big idols, it's still like that's a great skill you are learning that you could possibly do something else with. You're gonna be a vocal coach. You learning discipline, learning how to, you just learning the whole time at a young age, like great skills. And I gotta commend their parents for even, believing in them and wanting them to develop these things and trying to make them to be who they become. Because without their parents, then it's like what? Like your parent don't gotta go put you in no academy for dancing or performing arts, nothing like that. Your parent can straight put you in a boarding school. You feel me? So I'm gonna listen. I only heard Gala, like I said, one song. So I'm gonna go check out Woke Up after this. And I usually listen to more songs first before I go do it. Who Are They? But I'm trying things a little different this time. So I was a little, after I heard Gala, I was a little more interested in trying to figure out who the members were before I just kept listening blindly and not know anything. I was tired of just looking like I don't know nothing. Now I know a little something, but I mess with them. But hey, yeah, I go listen to music and see how what's my favorite song, cause I only got one, so I don't want to say Gala my favorite song, cause it's the only song I know. So Woke Up it is. But your boy Nero Glace. Don't forget how I say that. Nero Glace means black ice. I'm a one-on-one group, solo. I'm the magnate, the youngest right now, and I'm the oldest, cause it's just me. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know y'all favorite songs by XG. Let me know if y'all fans of XG. I'm gonna say they J-pop, all English songs. At this point, I'm just gonna call them a pop artist instead of just J-pop, just pop. Not gonna call them K-pop because they're not Korean. So it is what it is. I'm gonna get up with y'all next time. Check the channel out. You might find something you like.
Okay.